Summary of Genesis chapter 1. Creation of heaven and earth. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. By his word, God made light, the sky, land and sea, the sun, moon, stars, all living creatures, and mankind in his image. On the seventh day, he rested. Genesis chapters 1 to 2.
2. The fall of man. God placed Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, but they were deceived by the serpent and ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Sin entered the world, bringing pain and death. Genesis chapter 3. Cain and Abel. Cain, the firstborn of Adam and Eve, killed his brother Abel out of jealousy. This was the first murder in human history, showing the spread of sin. Yet God continued his plan of salvation for humanity. Genesis chapter 4.
4. Noah and the flood. When the world was filled with wickedness, God chose Noah and commanded him to build an ark. A great flood covered the earth, but Noah, his family, and the animals in the ark were saved. Genesis chapters 6 to 9.
5. The Tower of Babel. The people of Babel tried to build a tower that reached the heavens. God confused their language, and they were scattered across the earth. Genesis chapter 11.
6. The calling of Abraham. God called Abram, saying, "You shall be a blessing." In faith, Abraham obeyed and entered the land of Canaan. God promised that through his descendants all nations would be blessed. Genesis chapters 12 to 22.
7. The covenant with Isaac. Isaac, the son miraculously given to Abraham and Sarah, became the heir of God's covenant. God confirmed his promise. I am the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac. Genesis chapter 21, 26.
8. Jacob's choice and transformation. Jacob deceived his brother Esau and received the blessing of the firstborn. While fleeing, he encountered God and received the covenant. Later, wrestling at the Jabbok River, his name was changed to Israel, becoming the forefather of God's people. Genesis chapters 25 to 32.
9. Joseph's trials and victory. Joseph, the son of Jacob, was sold by his brothers into Egypt. Though falsely accused and imprisoned, he rose by God's grace to become governor. During the famine, he saved his family and declared, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to save many lives." Genesis chapters 37 to 50. 10. The beginning of God's people. Jacob's family settled in Egypt, marking the beginning of the great nation promised to Abraham. Genesis ends as the foundation of God's creation, covenant, and salvation plan for his people. Genesis chapters 46 to 50.